Hey everyone, it's Chris here, aka the Super Saiyan Sausage, and today I'm going to be listing my favourite Dragonball Z characters. In this video specifically, it will be my top 6 Dragonball Z Heroes. In the next video will be my top 6 villains, and after that will be my top 6 side characters. But for now, let us focus on the heroes. Now, kicking off our list is our favourite no-nosed man, Krillin. Now, I like Krillin for many reasons. First of all, he was Goku's first real rival back in Dragon Ball. We've seen him grow up just like we've seen Goku, Gohan, and people like that. We have gone through a long journey with Krillin. And one thing that has never wavered is his unflinching loyalty. Despite the odds, no matter how bad the situations become, Krillin is always there to support his friends, even if he is, understandably, a bit of a coward about it. He has faced off against Frieza, Cell. There's no competition here. There is no one more loyal to Goku than Krillin, and that is why he is my number 6. At number 5, we've got the natty Namekian himself, Piccolo. We all know Akira Toriyama has a love for the bad guy gone good scenario, which we will be returning to later. But the first example of this in Dragon Ball Z is with Piccolo. Destined to continue his father's legacy, to destroy Goku and take over the world, we have seen Piccolo form a truce with his sworn enemy in order to stop a mutual threat, train his enemy's son in order to fight off another, as well as sacrificing his own life in order to protect the one person he has ever had a bond with. Now he is one of the most prominent Z fighters, as well as one of Earth's most trusted protectors, and that is why he is my number 5. At number 4, we have pre-teen Gohan. Now, like most people, I'm talking about the Cell saga specifically. This was the first time we saw Gohan really take up the mantle of warrior. Before that, he was more of a snivelling, whiny brat, and to be fair, he was 4 when he was taken away by Piccolo. But when Cell came along, this was when Gohan truly embraced his heritage. His journey from a scared little boy into a powerful warrior is truly an amazing one. And I need not remind you that his fight with Cell and the Cell Juniors is one of the best fights in DBZ history, along with one of the most awesome transformations we have ever seen from a character. And this is why he is my number 4. At number 3, we have future Trunks. He is the man out of time who has lost everything, and yet despite it not having any effect on his own timeline, travels back to prevent certain destruction from happening in another. In his first appearance, we see him chop up Frieza and King Cold like they were nothing, straight off the back of one of the longest fights in anime history between Frieza and Goku. And in this timeline, he has to deal with a lot. Everyone that he was never able to meet are still alive, and he's able to interact and converse with them. He meets his father for the first time, as well as his unrivaled arrogance. And to top it all off, he has one of my favourite transformations in the series, the Ultra Super Saiyan form. Unlike Goku or Vegeta, Trunks wants to get things done, as he knows the fate of the world if they should fail. And it's for these reasons that he is my number 3. At number 2, we have Goku. Yes, Goku is not my favourite character. He used to be when I was a kid. He beat all the odds and saved the world more times than he could count. And he was, and still is, a beacon of hope to every fan of this great series. But he's always been like that. He's always been righteous but flawed, strong but goofy. And even though we've watched him grow and progress, he's still the same character. And don't get me wrong, I don't think it's bad, not at all. He wouldn't be this high on the list if I did. And after everything is said and done, Goku is one of the greatest motivational characters I've ever seen, as well as one of the most recognisable characters in the world. And for these reasons, he's my number 2. And my number 1 is, of course, the Prince of all Saiyans, Vegeta. I said we would revisit the bad guy gone good, and I'm sure you were all expecting this. But there are so many reasons that I love the character of Vegeta. This is the guy who came to Earth to kill Goku and use the Dragon Balls to wish for immortality. But as the Namek saga progressed, we found that there was a man behind the soldier, that there was honour behind the evil. Vegeta had everything taken away from him as a boy: his race, the planet he was destined to rule, and of course his father. And at the centre of it all was Frieza. This tyrannical creature from another world used the prince as a puppet to do as he willed. In this series, he learned humility at the hands of Goku and Frieza, the consequences of his arrogance from Android 18 and Cell, the value of being a father when future Trunks died, and the power of love throughout the Buu arc. At the end of it all, Vegeta has had the most character development out of pretty much anyone in the series, and because of this, he is my number 1. I have been the Super Saiyan Sausage, and I am out.